Wouldn't it be handy to have an herb or two growing in your garden that could prevent a cut or scrape from getting infected? Or a plant that could stop a minor infection from becoming a major infection? Today you will be learning the 5 best antibiotic herbs you should be growing. And if you stick with me until the end, you'll get a bonus antibiotic that you can grow in your yard, but it's not a plant. Good morning, health-minded people. I'm Dr. Snow, and I teach you to be in charge of your own health. Because other than God, no one knows as much about you as you should. Powdered rosemary applied topically to a wound speeds healing. Taken internally, it acts as an antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and decreases muscle spasms. It is also useful for treating gas and has diuretic properties, which means it gets rid of water by increasing urination. It may also be beneficial in managing type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. If you are pregnant, do not take medicinal amounts of rosemary as it may be linked with miscarriage. It may also cause irregular menstrual cycles if taken in large amounts. Garlic is a must-grow plant that everyone should have in their garden. It is antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and has been shown to kill intestinal worms. It has been shown to be effective against many nasty bacteria, including Staph aureus and E. coli. The medicine is in the raw bulb, and cooking will destroy its antibiotic effects. Freeze-drying and powdering the garlic bulb helps retain most of its potency, but it isn't as effective as the raw bulb. Garlic tincture can be made for long-term storage, and so that you don't have to take but half a teaspoonful mixed with water 3 times daily to treat an infection. To learn how to make a tincture, click here. Do not take large quantities of garlic if you are on blood thinners, as it can enhance the anti-clotting properties, increasing your risk of a bleed. Also, do not take garlic if you are allergic to any plant in the lily family. Therapeutic amounts of garlic may enhance the actions of some diabetic medications and cause low blood sugar. Garlic may also interfere with some HIV/AIDS medications, decreasing their effectiveness. Side effects of garlic may include nausea, gas, and garlic breath. Also, your vampire friends may avoid you. As always, if you are pregnant, nursing, or on prescription medications, or if you have a chronic disease, check with your healthcare provider before using any herb in large doses. Herbs in your food should be fine. If you're learning something new, please hit that like button. Calendula has been shown to shorten wound healing time and fight bacterial infections that include Pseudomonas, a nasty little bacteria. It has also been used as a mouthwash to treat canker sores and gum disease. It can be taken internally as a tea or tincture, or it can be applied externally directly to wounds as a wound wash or salve. Peppermint is significantly antimicrobial and antiviral. One study showed it was effective against 22 different strains of bacteria in a culture sensitivity test. It is also a strong antioxidant and has been shown to be effective in treating both constipation and diarrhea associated with irritable bowel syndrome. Made into a strong tea and used as a foot soak, it has been shown to be effective against athlete's foot. Drinking the tea is an effective sinus decongestant, and made into a liniment is effective to relax sore muscles. People with GERD or ulcers should probably avoid peppermint. Echinacea was the preferred treatment for infections until the 1930s, when sulfa antibiotics were developed. This pretty herb is antiseptic, antiviral, and stimulates your immune system to work better at fighting infections. While the roots have the strongest medicine, the whole flowers are nearly as strong, and you won't have to kill the entire plant if you harvest only the flowers. Echinacea works as a tea or tincture to be taken internally, or can be made into a salve to apply topically. It has an excellent history for use in respiratory tract infections and can be used to prevent and treat the common cold. So if you feel like you have a cold coming on, drink a cup of echinacea tea 3 times a day, and you may be able to head it off before it even gets started. Since echinacea ramps up your immune system, if you have an autoimmune disease such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or multiple sclerosis, you should consult your healthcare provider before using this herb. One of the most useful, naturally occurring antimicrobial substances can be grown in your backyard, but it isn't a plant. Honey has been used topically for thousands of years to prevent and treat infected wounds and added to a tea to soothe a sore throat. In fact, there is a product called Honey that is used to treat oozing wounds such as diabetic foot ulcers and burns. If you have the inclination and aren't allergic to bees, you can set up a hive nearly anywhere. There are even people who keep hives on high-rise buildings in large cities. But if you or anyone who lives near you is allergic to bees, it would probably be best to get raw honey from a local beekeeper. Do not give honey to any child under the age of 12 months. Honey may contain Clostridium botulinum spores that are destroyed by defenses in the gut after the first year. Corn syrup and molasses may also contain these spores, so it is best not to give babies any sweeteners. Did you know that there are herbs that you can use to treat headaches so that you don't have to resort to prescription or over-the-counter medications? Click here to learn about herbs that can help sinus headaches, tension headaches, and migraines. Thank you for joining me today to learn what herbs you can use to prevent or treat minor infections. Stay healthy. Which herb are you going to try first? And have a blessed week.